Hey, if you want to get erections on demand, then you have to, do the exercises to match. Let me say that again. If you want to get erections on demand, you have to do the exercises to match. And today, that's what I'm talking about. I'm going to give you the exercises that you need to be focusing in on. But today, we're going to get into what exercises you actually need to get to better erections, all of that good stuff. And no, we're not talking about just doing Kegel exercises, and there's really a reason why you should be careful with Kegel exercises. And hey, my name is Brian, aka Uncle B, and for the last 23 years I've been a men's performance coach with GoodWood, formerly known as African Fly. And as a men's performance coach, the question of exercise comes up a lot. I'm going to answer that, going to break it down, going to give you a little bit of extra information you need to know. Specifically, what exercises to target and why. And of course, if you like what you hear, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell so we can get some more of this information to you. And what I'm going to do, yeah, that hasn't changed. Break this down till it cannot be broken anymore. Now, what these workouts are all about, these exercises are all about is your pelvic floor. See, your pelvic floor stabilizes your core. Your core is that between, right below your chest all the way down to your mid-thigh. That's your core. And your pelvic muscles can get weakened over time just with normal age. And what the pelvic floor does is basically holds all your innards together, especially, making sure in terms of your erections and your ejaculations, it controls all of that. Those are muscles down there. It's basically holding together your bladder, your bowels, and your reproductive organs, basically your GoodWood. Now, people talk all the time about Kegel exercises, and let me break that down so you understand exactly what's good and what's not good about it. Now, it's good for, prostate health and also for, your intensify your orgasms. So basically with a Kegel exercise, it's like the muscles that stop you from having to take a pee or take a poop. It's just, holding it in, that muscle right there. Well, basically with a Kegel exercise is just telling you to hold it for a good 5 seconds and then just let it relax. Then hold it again, 5 seconds, let it relax. You can do that for 10 to 20 times. And if you want to change things up, you can rapid fire it by doing it like 50 times in a row. That's just keep on tightening it up. Now, it does take a while for all of this to work. We're talking about a good 6 weeks before you're seeing results, but it's just like any other muscle in your body. You have to develop it. And what's great about this, of course, is that you're sending blood flow to all of those areas down there, making it stronger. But here's the problem. People sometimes like to take things a little bit too far, and you can get excessive with it. This can lead to other issues. We're talking about premature ejaculation, erection loss. You definitely don't want that. And basically, it just comes down to you overstressing one muscle. You shouldn't just be doing Kegel exercises. You need to do more. Well, let me tell you what those are. Basically, you want to get that entire core. So you're talking about working more than just that one muscle. You're talking about doing exercises that will specifically help your pelvic floor. That way, you're taking a holistic approach to it. So we're talking about doing things like squats, lunges, doing glute bridges, and basically all of your stomach core exercises, including your back. So let's get into the exercises that are needed to help with that pelvic floor. So we're talking about increasing your testosterone along with getting your pelvic floor together. So, hey, let's talk about getting the testosterone up with heavy lifting. Basically, research has shown that with heavy lifting, of course, you're just releasing your testosterone potential. You're tearing muscles. Your muscles have to be repaired through testosterone while you're asleep. All a great thing, so it's going to increase your testosterone. And typically when you're lifting heavy, you're doing like 2 to 3 sets of your maximum. You're 95% of your maximum. You want to tax your body as hard as possible. Do be careful. You're not trying to injure yourself. That's the opposite of what we want. And don't just do that exercise. I'm going to tell you why in a second. Of course, the other thing is high intensity interval training. That's doing a high intensity work for a short period of time and resting for a short period of time. We're talking about 25 seconds on, going at high intensity, and then 10 to 20 to 30 seconds off. The timing really depends on you and what your goals are and where you are athletically. The more you're doing this, the more you can do with less time in terms of rest. We're talking about running in place, high knees, jumping jacks. Those type of things are that you can do really quickly without needing to go to the gym. You can just get to it right away. And of course, you want to use a high intensity interval trainer tracking system, a timer. All you have to do is just go to Amazon, Google Play, whichever, and go ahead and download it, get it on your phone, use that app, time yourself. This is one people don't talk a lot about, but this is really great for your body, just overall, the way your body experiences life, and it's great for the bedroom. It's Plyo. It's plyometric exercises, basically jump exercises. We're talking about jump squats, burpees, plyo pushers, and squat thrusters. Now, here are the exercises to avoid. When I say this, sometimes people get upset about these exercises to avoid because basically I'm talking about the things they like doing. But it's like if a person has, bad lungs, you tell them to stop smoking. So if you have low testosterone, you have problems with your pelvic floor, then you need to watch with these exercises. And we're talking about, in particular, a whole bunch of running, a whole bunch of jogging. One, running like 5 miles a day is going to lower your testosterone. And two, overtraining is going to lower your testosterone and increase your cortisol. So you want to be very careful with going too hard with the cardio. So let's put all this together into an exercise routine, that you can use. First of all, of course, make sure you're doing your stretches or you're doing yoga daily. It's really important in terms of being able to be flexible, getting in different positions. Hey, that's what we're here for, right? When it comes to doing that workout, what I typically say is you want to alternate days. For myself, I do high intensity interval training. Then I walk, and then I do lifting the next day, then I rest. Just following that pattern right there, you don't overtax your body, and you just allow yourself to get better over time. It's not about doing everything at once. It's about getting better each and every day for the rest of your life. So for that HIIT, for that 25 seconds on, that 15 seconds off, you can adjust that time. Jump squats, burpees, plyo pushups, squat thrusters, jump rope, and you can do some plank variations. And for me personally, I love just getting on the bike for like a good 25 seconds all out and then just rest. So when you're lifting, you want to target that core. So here are the exercises for that. You want to do pushups, and you can do pushups with Kegels. Same thing with planks. You want to do some kettlebell swings, a dumbbell clean and press, and of course, some people around here's favorite, deadlifts. And one of the great things, of course, is when it comes to getting that walking in, what you can do if you want to take it up a notch, you can get a weight vest and put that on, but just make sure you don't go over 10% of your body weight. So, if you're like 200 pounds, 20 pounds, that's your maximum. You don't want to wear out your joints. Great thing about walking, of course, is you're using fat for fuel. So once again, really, it just comes down to this. To get erections on demand, your workouts have to match. So that's what this is. Look down below in the description. We're just going to lay out everything for you. Just get to work on it. All of this is going to help you with your ejaculations and your erections. And of course, if you want to get the most out of your exercise, I would recommend you use GoodWood. You can go to givegoodwood.com, and we have a 15% discount with the GW15. That's the coupon code. Go ahead and get that. But in the meantime, fellas, take care of your body. It's the only one you got. And of course, if you like what you heard, go ahead, hit that like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell so we can get some more of this information to you. And this is Uncle B saying, get your game up and go hard. Peace out.